Today, I'll be kayaking in one of the most underrated cities in Belgium. The total kayak length will be around 12 kilometers, and if you are not from any nearby places, then probably you might have not heard about this place called Dinant. If you ask locals what's the go-to touristic place in Belgium, then people might say Austin. But Dinant is rare, and now look how beautiful it is. Okay, so we are going to kayak from Gidron station. I'll put the station name on your screen, to Dinant. Basically, it should take us 2-3 hours for kayaking 12 kilometers. In kayaking terms, it's not super long, but you have to understand that this is the first time I was sitting in a kayak, and I barely learned swimming just a couple of months before. So sitting in a kayak wasn't less of an adventure than bungee jumping from my perspective. But yeah, the experience of getting into water with a kayak looked fun. And the nature. Damn. Okay, this was me kayaking alone smoothly. But that wasn't the case in the beginning. I can't stress much on how often people were bumping into each other's kayak at the start. And I wasn't the exception either. Plus, the water wasn't that deep. Plenty of times we got stuck in between the rocks and we had to get in the water to push the kayak manually. As the water was shallow, I got confident. And we decided to stop in between to change the kayaks. So I hopped in from a twin-seater to a single-seater kayak. And now, I was responsible for the full control. And guess, how did I do?
ज़्यादा नखरे मत दिखा वरना क्रॉप करना है।
So the route is taking us from very scenic locations. I don't know what to expect because it's also first time for me. But yeah, actually I wanted to visit it like last year or a year and a half before. But somehow the plans couldn't take place. But again, if you're doing something for the first time, there is always some extra joy in it too. So I'm enjoying that joy. And I wanted to share that joy precisely with you guys. So I took a risk and recorded this time lapse with my not so waterproof camera. Okay, after 3 tiring hours and changing the kayak a few times, we reached the end point somewhere around 3:15 in the afternoon. And I don't know if I should call ourselves lucky or unlucky, but it started raining just after we returned our kayaks. I really wanted to see Dinant for over a year now, and I knew kayaking won't be enough to experience this beautiful city. That is why I had already booked a hotel for my stay. Unfortunately, as it was raining too heavy, most of my group decided to head home. So basically the update is, as you can see, it's raining and we wanted to explore Dinant a bit, but because of rain, some of us decided to head back. But yeah, we are still here and I think it was worth it. So we decided to go for a cable car spontaneously in Dinant. Let's see how the views looks like. Okay, so after getting up with the cable car, we first decided to enjoy the view. Then we went to the museum. And then we watched the view again. But as the view was getting obstructed with the rain, we came back down and for some reason I decided to share some history about the city. So, if you have heard about the epic sax guy before, the saxophone was actually invented in Dinant, and as you can see from the bridge, they are marketing it really well. Also, the popular beer brand Leffe is from Dinant, so you probably find Leffe everywhere, but because it's raining, we are not able to explore multiple restaurants, but let's see what we can do. Otherwise, we have to head towards Namur for our hotel reservation for today. So I'm at Namur bus station. We wanted to explore the city as well, but now we are heading towards the hotel. I don't know if we get a chance, we'll do it today. Otherwise, we can still explore it tomorrow. So hope for the best. But yeah, that was a short Dinant trip. Now let's see what comes next. It was still raining the whole evening in Namur, so we finalized to stay in hotel while eating nice dinner, some dessert, and drinks. The next morning, we walked. Then we walked a little bit more. And finally, and that's the Citadel. Citadel in Namur is a beautiful trekking experience. On the way up to the hill, we saw a board mentioning about 5-kilometer trekking trail. But considering yesterday's kayaking experience, the excitement level in the group wasn't that high. But anyways, after climbing up just the Citadel, we were immediately greeted with amazing views. If you don't want to walk a lot but also experience these views, then there is a cable car that can take you to the trail in no time. On the top of the hill, we also found a toy train that tours you the area. But we just sat there on the bench, soaking in the scenes. After some time, with a relaxed mind, we started heading downstairs for catching a bus to the folk festival in Namur. One of our artist friends pointed that folk artists from many countries are also visiting, so it could be a nice experience. There were still many performances remaining, but we also had to catch a train back home. And after watching these performances, I can definitely say that it was a great conclusion for my weekend and also for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then I will enjoy your like. And who knows, if you subscribe to my channel, my enjoyment might even get doubled. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.